Welcome to my yoga break. We're celebrating International Women's Day. So this is a short set of sequences to get you moving and in celebratory mood. So come towards the front end of your mat in Tadasana and hands in prayer. Just center, taking a deep breath. Breathe arms up overhead 3 times. Exhale down, long exhale. Attuning to breath. And palms back to prayer. And we'll come into a chair pose to start heating up our body. So just breathe, arms out parallel to the floor, and sink down, bend your knees straight back. Press into your heels. Push the floor away. Lift arms up overhead. Inhale. Open out. Exhale. Reach arms forward again. Sink down into your hips a little deeper and reach your hips back, fingertips forward in a deeper chair pose. Feel that heat. Wiggle your fingers. Bring some energy into your hands. Notice your thighs. And then lower down, bring your hands next to your feet, step your feet back a little bit and separate your feet to open our hips. Press one knee back and then the other, side to side a couple of times, preparing for Malasana or garland pose. And then separate your feet, bring palms to prayer hands, press your elbows into your knees, opening the knees, lift in your crown. In Malasana, allow earth energy to flow up into your feet and your perineum. Bring your hands forward and step back into plank. Nice and long, press through your heels. Engage your core muscles. Lower down onto your forearms. A little more for our abs, our core. Lift your right leg up to a count of 3. And lower down. Left leg lift to 3. And press up into plank pose. Separate your feet hip width. Inhale, back into downward facing dog. Roll your shoulders up and out. Press the inner line of your hand, your palm, index finger into the mat. Come into up dog. Inhale. Exhale into down dog. Lift your right leg up into 3-legged dog. Reach. Bend your knee. Lift your hip and your knee. Shoulders stay square. Stretching the psoas muscles. Come back around to the front. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Breathe left leg up into 3-legged dog. Bend your knee. Lift your hip and your knee. Shoulders remain facing the mat. Stretch. And come back into downward facing dog. This time, lift your right leg up into 3-legged.
Bend your knee and step forward into sun pose. Lift your chin. Bring the back foot down. Press up into warrior one legs. Breathe, arms overhead 3 times. Exhale down. Deepen your pose. And hold for a moment. Breathe and reach. Exhale. Your hands to either side of your foot. Bring your leg over for pigeon pose. Left foot towards the left side of the mat. Back knee faces the floor. Reach it long. Start with a deep breath for 1 dolphin breath. Exhale. Chin to chest. Rolling out. Circle. Inhale. Lift up into pigeon. And walk your hands forward. Stretch down over your legs. Always feels so good to stretch those glutes and piriformis. Breathe and relax. Intentionally relax your hips. And lift, press onto your hands. Turn the toes under on the back foot. Come into downward facing dog. To repeat on the other side. Breathe, left leg up into 3-legged. Exhale, step into sun pose. Lift your chin as though looking up towards the sun. Bring the back foot down. Lift into warrior one legs. Breathe, arms overhead. Luxuriate in your ability to breathe. Relax on the exhale. And pause. And reach for the floor. Slide your left foot over towards the right side of the mat for your pigeon. Reach through the back leg. Dolphin breath. Start with a deep breath. Exhale, chin to your chest. Roll down. Lengthen out. Inhale, lift, reach up, and back into your pigeon. And stretch it out. Walk your hands forward. Breathe and relax. Raise your torso up, bring your hands in, and swing your back leg around to the front. Lower down onto your back, arms at your sides, feet in by your hips for half bridge. Press your arms down, press your feet into the mat, hug the mat with your feet, and lift hips into half bridge. Press down in your arms, that will help you and support your bridge. Relax your hips down. Now keep your left knee bent. Bring your hands under both hip muscles. Slide your right heel out. Let your foot turn out to the right. Flex your foot. Slide your heel over to the right, maybe 4 inches, and lift and lower. Lift only as high as that bent knee, 8 or 10 times. This is a stretch and release for the psoas muscles. You could do this every day to benefit. Bend your right knee, bring the foot onto the floor by your hip, slide your left heel out, stretch the leg, let the toes fall to the side, flex your left foot, and slide your heel over off center to the left and breathe as high as the bent knee. If you need to look, just lift your head. It's about halfway, depending on your flexibility. And then bring that foot onto the floor. Release your hands from under your hips. Bring your knees in towards your chest. We'll come into a twist. So take your arms out into T position. You can take both knees over to the side, or if you want a little more of a twist, a little more stretch, just take your right leg up and over and come into eagle legs. Breathe in your deep breath. Exhale, take your feet over or your knees over to the left. Keep your shoulders on the floor and your head turns opposite for a full spinal twist. Keep your shoulders down. Let the weight of your legs bring you into the twist. Roll your back onto the floor. Unwind your legs or just come to the other side. Eagle legs, if that's what you're doing in this particular sequence. Bring your feet down onto the floor. Let your knees relax to the side. Turn your head. Roll your back onto the floor, bringing knees back to center. Just one final pull in. Lift your head to meet your knees. Release. And let your arms come to your sides, palms up. Slide one heel down and slightly off center. And then the other leg. Relax for a few minutes. Always give yourself at least 2 minutes in Shavasana, relaxing, integrating, and reconnecting. To come back, become aware of your body, acutely aware of your body. Bring some squeezes into your hands, open and close your hands. Bring some wiggles into your toes. Slide your feet together. Draw your knees up to your chest and pull them in. Roll onto your right side, hands in prayer. Bring your left hand onto the floor near your face, roll onto that hand, and then let your right hand assist as you come up into sitting. Thank you for joining me for this celebration of International Women's Day. Enjoy the celebration. Enjoy your yoga. Namaste.